Sonic the Hedgehog 3. More like another Sonic. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. I laugh because I've given up. I've given up. You morons. You clowns. You pathetic little parasitic worms. You not only bought into the hype on one Sonic movie, you not only bought into the hype on two Sonic movies, but now you've bought into the hype on three Sonic movies. Let's wind the clock back. When the first Sonic trailer hit, his character design was impeccable. It was distinct enough to be the definitive film edition, yet it was recognizable enough to look at this and you say, there's that little blue hedgehog that filled my childhood. And what does the internet do? It does something it does better than anyone else. Backlash, hashtag cancel, hashtag boycott, hashtag fix Sonic. And you cost the studio so much money so that a few facial features could be altered. And congratulations, once they managed that feat that you demanded, you all ignored the real problems with the movie. The incompetent characters, the ridiculous plot, the over-exaggerated action, the dumb jokes. I mean, my God. You can tell Jim Carrey's heart and soul isn't in it. He's there for a paycheck, all right? His wallet's there and in it, but nothing about the once generational comedic genius of Jim Carrey is present in any of the Sonic trilogy. James Marsden is nothing but a clown trying to kick and scrape for whatever pennies the studio will throw him because his acting career peaked 20 years ago. And above all else, you're promoting the destruction of film with these CGI characters. I mean, my God. Cringe to the max, but the neckbeards who grew up racing around as a little blue hedgehog wouldn't know any better. Do you want to know why? Strap in, Sonic fanboys. Strap in, Sega fanboys, because the truth ain't going to be hard to hear, but you're going to hear it whether you like it or not. You see, Sonic was, and always will be nothing more than a third-rate Mario clone. I said what I said. You don't believe me? Oh, who did the 2D platformer genre better? Who did the 3D platformer genre better? Everything that Sonic fans like about Sonic, be it collectibles, platforming, action, Mario has done it prior to Sonic, and they did it better. It's not a hard lesson, but it's a lesson that you imbeciles need to work into your brains. The denial has gone on almost 40 years. And it was further cemented by the fact that the Super Mario Brothers movie absolutely bodied the Sonic trilogy. And hey, that's not me talking. That's the box office. That's the GP, the general public. They made their voices heard. They let you know exactly what they thought. Sonic, mid. Mario, goat. He's the Billy Goat. Mario's the Billy Goat of our time. If you don't like Mario, something's wrong with you. I mean, who wouldn't like an illegal immigrant plumber getting high on psychedelic mushrooms and stomping on turtles' heads, right? Animal cruelty, somebody called PETA. But even at its worst, Mario is still leagues ahead of Sonic. There hasn't been a staple Sonic game in 30, 35 years, easy. And I don't care whether we're talking 2D, 3D, 4D, the movies, the comics, doesn't matter. Sonic is a joke. When you go joke, you go broke. Sonic, that little blue hedgehog that everyone adores, it's a mask. It's a facade. Because behind the Sonic face, you have the downfall of one of the greatest console manufacturers to ever exist. And you have where passion and creativity once lied, now you have greed and monotony taking up that space. It's pathetic, But you Sonic fanboys, you don't care. You could care less. You're gonna sit back in the theater, clutching your Sonic the Hedgehog doll while you eat, feed your fat fucking ass out of the exclusive collector's Sonic popcorn bucket, slurping your Sonic soda, and you're gonna Sonic speedrun your ass online and give it 10 stars out of 10 because it made you forget how much of an abject, miserable failure you are for 2 hours. Have fun doing that. I'll be living in the real world playing Super Mario Odyssey, a relevant game that stomps anything Sonic's done in almost half a century.